And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the NNSCRA Mobil1 Cup Series as we get ready to race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the NRA American Warrior 300. Today on the points going to be Richard Johnson. I believe this is his first pole of the season. It may be his second. I don't right off the top of my head remember. But nonetheless, he is going to start on the inside of the front row. Richard Johnson comes in this race 11th in points, so a big run today could help him out if he could pick up his first win of the season. He's been close on several occasions this year, just has never been able to close the deal so far. Alongside of him, a driver who really needs a good run today, and that's Danny Wells. He's going to come into this race 38th in the point standings. Really been a dismal season for him so far, but it's still early. He could end up coming away with a great finish today, maybe even a win, and move himself possibly up inside the top 30, if not the top 25 in points. Making up row number 2, that's going to be Riley Ogle, who's been starting to get his season turned around. Riley Ogle found himself the first 5 races of the season down below the 35th position in points. And just like that, he's found himself now up in the 27th place in the standings. So he's been doing a good job putting together some good consecutive finishes as of late. Alongside of him, Joseph Bryant in the 89. Bryant is kind of just hanging around mid-pack in the field as far as the standings are concerned, as he's currently 25th in points. And then lining up in the top 5 for today's start of this race is last week's winner from Castle Gorge, and that is Kyle Sosnowski, who's actually his win, moving up inside the top 10 last week. He now comes into this race 7th in points and 3rd in the rookie standings. Let's see if he can carry over some momentum from Castle Gorge here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Sean Williams still comes in as the current rookie and overall points leader. However, last week Castle Gorge was not exactly kind to him, and it allowed Jordan Davis to close up the gap between himself and Sean Williams. It now is only 15 points that those two are separated by. Then it's another, I think it's 20 points then back to a tie for third between Tryphon Reed and Eric Burton. So 15 points right now separating the top 2. We'll see if Jordan Davis can maybe run down Sean Williams and try and get the points lead here. Sean Williams has led the points ever since his victory at the second race of the season at Phoenix International Raceway. Here they go rolling off. We're going to see what's going to happen here today. Remember, we ended up having some pit strategy happen here in the Truck Series race, and it didn't work out for some drivers. Have they learned from that? What will we see here today at Atlanta? Here's your starting grid. Three laps of racing at this high-speed super speedway, without a doubt probably one of the fastest speedways on the circuit. And we'll see what these drivers are going to be able to do. We ended up having a great Truck Series race, but remember, we ended up seeing where these drivers have to make pit strategy happen, and in the Truck Series, some drivers, they ended up trying to work some pit strategy, didn't work to their advantage, as the green flag is out here at Atlanta. We're underway. Obviously, the preferred line here today is no doubt going to be that inside line. However, we have seen some drivers be able to get the run on the high side off turn 4. And look at this. Kyle Sosnowski looking for his second straight win in the Mobil1 Cup Series. He's going to go right to the front there, 3 wide. Oh, man, there's some contact back there between Joseph Bryant and Drew Austin. They keep it together, though. We are going to complete at least one lap under the green flag, as here comes Wolfgang Mason down to the inside. Wolfgang, who's been on a real big momentum streak as far as good finishes. I believe he's got now 3 straight top 10 finishes in the past 3 Mobil Cup Series events. Can he make it 4 here today? Drew Austin now going to dive to the inside. Contact between himself and Cole Daly, but they keep it together. Oh, man, Kyle Sosnowski got into Jeffrey Finn guy back there. Did they save it? I think they did, but the caution's out, but it didn't come out for them. But Man, Finn guys, Sosnowski, Ralph Mason, and Justin Williams got so close to each other they nearly bounced off each other. Caution waves for the first time today. I guess we're ending it right here. Oh, whoa. Danny Wells, outside pole sitters involved. Felix Graves, Riley Ogle, Jake Rogers there. He's gotten a piece of it. Whitos of Otas, that's big right there. 6th in points comes Whitos. Oh, man, Austin Ogo, a week after coming off his first career Snickers Cup Series victory. Lyndon Wright may be involved, and maybe even the points leader, Sean Williams. There's the yellow car there. That is James Silverfox. He was caught up in that. He just moved his way up to 15th in points, had Silverfox. Oh, Lando Vendetta, who's been having a great rookie season so far. 9th in points. He's caught up in it as well. Oh, and it looks like these drivers are going to take this opportunity to make some pit stops. Why don't we jump to our pit lane number 1 camera here. See who is coming down and who isn't. It's like the leader may have decided to stay out. I don't know. Dylan Young's going to be first off pit road. Then it's James Qualls, Mason, Austin. Contact between Cole Daly and Richard Johnson as Cole Daly was leaving pit road. There's Sosnowski, Nicole Williams, Jackson, Barney Ward, Luke Martin, James McLeod, Poteet, Chambers. 3 wide off the pit road right there. That was awfully close. Looks like just about everybody came down pit road. I don't know if anybody stayed out or not. We'll find that out. Whitos of Otas, he'll be able to continue. Looks like that's Lyndon Wright now coming off of pit road as well. Jake Rogers going to be able to continue as Richard Johnson remains on pit road. He's obviously going to have to get some of that damage repaired there as he ended up making contact with Cole Daly. So an extended stay there for the 38 as other drivers who were damaged are completing their service. There goes Richard Johnson. Let's take a look at a replay of our first caution of the day here at Atlanta. Well, see if we can pinpoint how this starts. There's Sosnowski. We told you he ended up going down into Jeffrey Finn guy. Oh, and that's what triggered it, because then Riley Ogle comes back up in front of Danny Wells. So I thought they had it saved, and they did, just not farther back. And there's James Silverfox. He gets held up behind Danny Wells. Nowhere for him to go. And then everybody else. Oh, Mark Thomas going to get spun around after contact from both Haru Tashimi and Jake Rogers. Look at this. Just utter carnage here. Everybody just trying to make their way through the smoke. Trent Dunham may have gotten a piece of it. There's Ogo. There's the points leader, Sean Williams, sideways. Whitos of Otas actually might have gotten through this whole thing. I don't know. Jake Rogers slides back up. He's going to get Chris Kyle. Just watch it as it's going on. Oh, Ron Vajara Jr. He gets a piece of Jake Rogers, I'm sure. Henley's got some damage there. He's on the high side there. A little buckle on the hood of the Pfizer Viagra Chevy Camaro. And look at the carnage back here. Man, Danny Wells took a hard hit there, and there was nowhere for him to go. I mean, Riley Ogle just slides right up in front of him. Trying to see who else may have gotten a piece of it. There's Austin Ogo. His day is done. Lando Vendetta. I mean, this was a tough break. Mark Thomas dead last in points. He was looking for a great run today, and he didn't really get that much damage in that wreck, though. He only just got spun around off the nose of Jake Rogers, so he may be still good to go. Zach Buchanan spent a little bit of extra time on pit road. I think he had some damage to the left side of his Chevrolet. But probably out of everybody, the driver that this is going to hurt the most, depending on how much damage he's got, is Sean Williams. Coming off what was a rather dismal finish last week at Castle Gorge, he certainly wouldn't want to follow it up with another bad finish here at Atlanta. Looks like the only damage he may have sustained might have been to the left side. Sean Williams may actually be good to go. He may have gotten through that relatively well. Well, it may be a little bit of damage to the right of his car as well. But Sean Williams was caught up in that. But we had probably a good 10 to 15 cars involved in our first caution of the day. As we go back to green, let's see if anybody worked any kind of pit strategy or decided to stay out. Getting ready to go back to green flag race. And I think some drivers may have either taken fuel only or 2-tire stops. And as a result, Dylan Young is going to be the leader. He puts back under green on lap 7 of 33. James Qualls is now in second. Third place is Wolfgang Mason. Drew Austin fourth. And the guy who led us down pit road, Cole Daly, he will restart in fifth. Jake Smith's going to be sixth. Last week's winner, Kyle Sosnowski, seventh. Nicole Williams, who ended up coming off a great finish, top 10 finish in her first career Mobil Cup Series start, as well as following it up with a great finish in her first Truck Series start here just the other day at Atlanta. She's going to restart in the 8th position. 9th place is going to be Charles Jackson with Barney Ward in 10th. Then it's Luke Martin 11th. 12th, James McLeod. 13th is Dylan Poteet. Then you got Adam Chambers 14th, and John McNamara will complete the top 15. James King is 16th. 17th place is going to be Haru Tashimi. Tryfon Reed 18th. Trent Dunham 19th. And second in points, Jordan Davis is going to restart in the 20th position. Now remember, he was 15 points behind Sean Williams, which means he has to be running 16 places or higher. Is Sean Williams running 36th or worse? Let's see. 38th place. Right now, Jordan Davis will be the current points leader by 2 points over Sean Williams. Only question is, at the end of the day, is that's what the case going to be? I don't know. Green flag comes back out here on lap 7 of 33. We do have 2 drivers behind the wall there, Danny Wells and James Silverfox. Dylan Young got himself a nice restart there. I don't think he took any tires. I think it was only a fuel-only stop for the 6. Apparently the older tires, though, are not causing him any problems whatsoever. He got a great jump there. Oh, and now he's got a pit. Well, now he's pitting. So is Wolfgang Mason. So is Drew Austin. So apparently whatever strategy they tried working didn't work. And there's a caution. Ralph Mason, Sean Galligan, Lyndon Wright, Richard Johnson, the pole sitter. Chris Kyle's around. So is Jake Rogers. Oh, my goodness. Just when they're making pit stops. Now, these guys have got to get off pit road in a hurry. These guys have got to hurry up. What are they planning on doing? Oh, looks like a fuel-only stop. Where are the leaders? Here they come. Nicole Williams is going to lead this lap. And is Dylan Young going to get off pit road ahead of time? Oh, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Dylan Young, Drew Austin. They're going to, Wolfgang Mason, they're going to fall a lap down here. An inopportune caution for them. As Nicole Williams was the leader. Jake Smith second. Charles Jackson's going to be third. Are they going to come down and make pit stops again? If they do, this is going to be good news for Dylan Young and others. Yeah, they are. They're going to come down pit road again. Oh, one car is staying out, though. Luke Martin going to roll the dice. He's going to lead us under the caution flag now. So we look at a replay of what just happened. Another big wreck taking place, and this was in the middle of the field. Now here's what happened. Take a look here. Looks like Joseph Bryant's going to get into the left rear of Mark Thomas coming off of turn number 4. Right there. Yep, he's going to hook him down into Ralph Mason. Mason not going to be able to hang on to it. Lando Vendetta got a piece of that right there. Got clipped by Joseph Bryant. Bryant's going to go spinning there. Oh, Justin Williams. Oh, he did get a piece of it. I thought he might get through. Galligan nowhere to go. Wido Savota's going to get a big chunk of this too. Let's go to the spectator cam. Lyndon Wright going to run to the back of Sean Galligan. Zach Buchanan, nice job by him getting through there. My goodness, threading the needle. Oh, Riley Ogle just going to get clipped there by Jake Rogers. Sean Williams, he got into the Jake Rogers machine as well. And up ahead there you see somebody held up behind Ralph Mason. I can't tell if that's Buchanan or... I guess that was Wido Savotas, maybe? Couldn't tell. Oh, no, that was Buchanan. Buchanan kind of get held up behind the 09. He didn't make any contact with him, though. And everybody just trying to slither their way by. Ralph Mason, that was a pretty hard lick for him to take into that outside retaining wall. But we had several other drivers involved right there. Trying to see if anybody that was inside the top 10 would have gotten a piece of it. The only 2 I can see that would have... or only 3 that are inside the top 10 are, of course, the points leader Sean Williams. Don't know how bad his damage was when he hit the front of Jake Rogers right there. Also, drivers that got involved, Wido Savotas and Lando Vendetta, but we're under the caution once again. There's those 3 cars I was talking about, Dylan Young, Wolfgang Mason, and Drew Austin. This may help them out to try and get back on the tail end of the lead lap, but remember, Luke Martin stayed out that time, so they probably will still be a lap down, as I believe Luke Martin is our leader under the caution flag, and Luke Martin comes in 5th in the points. Getting ready to go back under the green flag. We got 5 lap cars that the leader Luke Martin's going to have to contend with. Dylan Young, Drew Austin, Wolfgang Mason, as well as Chris Kyle and Jake Rogers. Martin is going to be the leader. He did not pit on that last caution flag. Neither did James McLeod, who's 2nd, Adam Chambers, who's 3rd, Barney Ward, 4th, or John McNamara, who is in 5th. 6th is James King, 7th Dylan Poteet, Tryfon Reed, his teammate, is in 8th, Jordan Davis 9th, and 10th place is going to be Trent Dunham. Robert Jarrah Jr. 11th, Haru Tashimi 12th, 13th is Eric Burton, 14th Jeffrey Fingay, Lando Vendetta 15th, Sean Galligan 16th, and 17th is Mark Thomas, with Joseph Bryant 18th, Richard Johnson, I believe, is the first car to come down pit road. He's going to restart in 19th. Zach Buchanan is 20th. Then 21st through 25th are Riley Ogle, the points leader Sean Williams, Sean Henley, Jake Smith, and Felix Graves. So the green flag going to come back out here as we shuffle our way up to the front of the field. Chris Kyle getting past there, even by the lap car of Jake Rogers. His car obviously extremely off the pace. Drivers out after that latest incident include Justin Williams, Lyndon Wright, and Ralph Mason. As here comes James McLeod down to the inside line. He's looking for the top spot in that 10 car, and it looks like he will take it. Luke Martin not able to hold off the field right there. Here comes Drew Austin. Remember, he is a lap down, but if he could get past James McLeod and get a caution, he'd be back on the tail end of the lead lap. Meanwhile, the driver who is on the lead lap is the 20 car. That's the highest running rookie right now, John McNamara for Joe Gibbs Racing. Here he comes, trying to get by the lap car of Drew Austin so he can then set his sights on James McLeod. There's Dylan Poteet, James King. They are almost 4 wide there between those three. Dylan Young, I think, was the driver who was actually almost in that 4-wide situation as well. And the caution's out again. Caution waves one more time. And I believe the top 5 is... Oh, Dylan Young's going to bounce off of Adam Chambers. And oh, what is he doing? I'm speechless. Dylan Young just bounced off Adam Chambers. And just like that, the 3 drivers who could have gotten themselves back on the tail end of the lead lap, Wolfgang Mason, Drew Austin, and Dylan Young, are all wrecked. I don't understand that. Ron Fajar Jr. may have gotten a piece of it too. Oh, looks like Jordan Davis going to make a pit stop along with James King. And looks like Luke Martin again is going to stay out. Martin again will inherit the lead as he again decides to stay on the racetrack, and we're nearing the halfway point. Let's take a look at a replay of what actually did put us under the caution flag. Well, a week after what was a great run at Castle Gorge for rookie Nicole Williams, it's not going to end up this way today at Atlanta. Right there, going to get contact with James Qualls. Qualls going to get turning Nicole Williams right up into the outside retaining wall. She backs it in, gets also some damage to the right front. And then it's almost kind of like the old cliche, welcome to the big leagues, rookie. Watch right here. Oh, Felix Graves gets a little piece of it, but then Richard Johnson T-bones the 40. Fortunately, it wasn't the driver's side, but look at the damage on the front of the Shell Chevrolet of Richard Johnson, and look at the wild ride Nicole Williams is going to go on. My goodness. Certainly something I could tell you that no rookie ever prepares themselves for until it actually happens. And Nicole Williams may have just been inducted into the Mobil1 Cup Series, now taking her first wild ride of her career. And what a tough break for her after a great run last week. And also Richard Johnson, that's a tough break for him too. He came in 11th in points. He could have moved into the top 10 in points with the trouble that other drivers inside the top 10 today have been having. But the caution waves... Once again, there's Trent Dunham on pit road. I don't know what he's on pit road for. It's like he was just actually making a pit stop. I saw Cole Daly was making a pit stop as well. Another car back there was making a pit stop. That was points leader, Sean Williams. So we're still having pit strategy take place here, whether it's under the green or under the caution, as we go back to green flag racing now, past the halfway. Well, I thought that it was Luke Martin who was the leader under the caution, because I thought he stayed out and that nobody else was ahead of him. However, I was wrong. The new leader is going to be none other than rookie John McNamara in the 20 car. So he is going to restart this race as the leader. He's still looking for his first career Mobil1 Cup Series victory. Right behind him, yet another driver who would love to be able to win this season as well. That is Dylan Poteet in the 22. Then it's Luke Martin in third, Tryfon Reed fourth, and Barney Ward will complete the top 5. Kyle Sosnowski, Charles Jackson, James McLeod, James Qualls, and James King. 3 James all in a row. They complete the top 10. Cole Daly's a lap down there. So too is Drew Austin, Dylan Young, Jake Rogers, and Chris Kyle. Again, 5 drivers to contend with in that lap down line. Drivers out after this latest incident are, of course, the 2 cars that took the biggest hits there. They are Richard Johnson and Nicole Williams. We've also gotten word that Wolfgang Mason, after that contact we saw between Dylan Young and Adam Chambers triggering a wreck, that Wolfgang has also gone back behind the wall, so his string of top 10 finishes will end here today at Atlanta. Green flag going to come back out here for John McNamara. Let's see if maybe these rookies can continue on with their success. We've had Austin Ogo go to victory lane, Sky Commons go to victory lane. There have been a lot of rookies who have been going to victory lane so far this season. McNamara would love to be the next one, as he's doing actually a good job pulling away. Dylan Poteet's having some trouble getting around the 2 of Cole Daly. Look at that. He's not exactly getting around him anytime soon. Daly apparently is up to speed, I guess. And now here comes his teammate, Tryfon Reed, looking to the inside 3 wide for third. Now he can't make the move there. Oh man, Kyle Sosnowski, they're racing awfully close back there. Oh, Daly got turned by Tryfon Reed, and they saved it. Nicely done. There is Sosnowski, a week after his first career NNSCRA victory, running up here right now in the 6th position. I think he's actually now 5th. We'll see if they update the scoreboard. Yes, they do. Charles Jackson, meanwhile, in a battle side by side for 6th place between himself and Barney Ward. Jackson will now take over that spot. Meanwhile, behind them, there's James Qualls, and there is Trent Dunham. He's actually worked his way up to 9th place. We saw him on pit road that last time by. Pit strategy has worked out for him. He's now moved his way up into the top 10. And completing the top 10, Lando Vendetta. We talked about this rookie last week, how he's been putting together some really, really good finishes. And Lando Vendetta right now, currently in the top 10 in points and in the top 10 currently in the running order as he tries to work his way now past the lap car of Drew Austin. Meanwhile, up ahead, good battling going on here. Look at this great battle here. Dylan Poteet has now taken the lead. His teammate Tryfon Reed now battling for 2nd. The only car that is not really a factor as far as positions are concerned in this field, that is the 2 right there of Cole Daly. He is a lap down. But meanwhile, everybody else there, oh man, Luke Martin going to stick it in the middle there, trying to pass John McNamara for the 3rd position. Kyle Sosnowski, meanwhile, trying to hold Cole Daly. We get that inside line working so he can bypass the both of them for 3rd place. Oh, Sosnowski, oh my goodness, he got awfully close to that left rear quarter panel of the 2. But they keep it together right now. Penske Racing, 1, 2, Poteet, Tryfon Reed. Can they make it a 1-2 finish? Oh man, Sosnowski and James Qualls awfully close, they're off each other. Oh, Qualls bounces off John McNamara, but again, they keep it together. Wow, that was a great save right there by all 3 of those drivers. Oh man, James Qualls nearly got into Sosnowski again. That was awfully close. They are 3 by 3 here in this pack. And James Qualls going to say thank you kindly. He must have picked up about 3 spots in that battle. Look at Trent Dunham. Here comes Trent. Oh, Sosnowski, John McNamara, they're awfully close. Oh, they make contact. Trent Dunham's on the apron. Cole Daly's on the apron. Barney Ward's on the apron. And they save it. Oh my goodness, Barney Ward probably lost the most out of that. Oh my goodness, a tough break there. He could probably recover though. But the fact that they were able to save all of that is incredible. You can see the damage on the left side of Sosnowski there after he got turned into whoever it was. It might have been Dunham. Oh man, then he nearly gets turned by Luke Martin. Whoa, what is it with everybody wanting to turn Sosnowski today? But Sosnowski's saying, come on, give me your best shot. I've been turned 3 times now and haven't wrecked yet. He's still in the top 10. Meanwhile, up front, what's going on? Tell you what's going on. Tryfon Reed's taking the lead. James Qualls now to 2nd. Dylan Poteet 3rd. Oh, slower car, Felix Graves. Oh my goodness gracious, where did he come from? James Qualls going to get held up behind him. He's got to get by him somehow. They're going to try and split him. And here comes Poteet. Poteet, big run into the inside. Contact with his own teammate as he'll now move him out of the way. Poteet wants to take the lead. He'll take the top spot. Tryfon Reed battling with him on the high side, but I think he's going to have to give way here in turn number 1. Charles Jackson's now moved his way up into 3rd. 4th place is James Qualls, and how about 2nd in points? Jordan Davis, who's been trying to run down Sean Williams for the points lead. He's up to 5th. Oh, slower car again, Austin Ogo. They made quick work of him, and Poteet's got a pit. Poteet's got a pit. We've got a total of 5 to go when they come to the stripe. This may come all down to fuel strategy. Poteet could not make it. He may be planning on short pitting here to work out some strategy. When will Tryfon Reed have to pit? When will Jackson have to pit? Qualls. Jordan Davis may be out of fuel. As Qualls goes around the high side, Jordan Davis may have stretched it too far. He may have to come in this time. It's getting down close. Oh no, James Qualls is actually... Oh, well, I thought he was heading for pit road. Oh wait, it's a caution out. It's a caution out. Yes, it is. John McNamara was involved in it, along with Jeffrey Finguy, 2 teammates. Caution is out. Will we get back to green? That's the question. This may be a battle for the win. They're still racing to the line. Tryfon Reed, Charles Jackson. Will Jackson make any kind of a move? Oh, no, they aren't going to race it to the stripe. What is going on? Oh, okay, we are into the caution. And Tryfon Reed looks like he's indicating he's got to come to pit road. The Penske boys, their fuel strategy did not work out. Tryfon Reed's headed to pit road. Does Jackson have enough fuel to be able to cycle around and win here today on fumes? James Qualls second. Third, Jordan Davis. Barney Ward did recover. He is fourth. And Adam Chambers currently is in fifth with Dunham sixth. Zach Buchanan seventh. Lando Vendetta eighth. Sosnowski ninth. And Harui Tashimi currently the top 10. But these drivers may run out of fuel before this race is over. It was 3 to go and they just crossed the stripe. We'll look back at a replay of what happened to the teammates, John McNamara and Jeffrey Finguy. Then we'll come back and see if any of these drivers are going to run out of fuel or if they'll be able to make it around this racetrack for 3 more laps. Well, I think you can easily chalk this up to a rookie mistake. I don't know if John McNamara even made any indication, any hand signal that he was coming to pit road. Watch him here. He just starts slowing down, turning down right in front of Felix Graves, who was on the apron as if he was going to come to pit road. Then he gets turned by Graves right up into his own teammate, Jeffrey Finguy. Jake Smith going to get a piece of it too. Nowhere for him to go. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at that. All 3 of those drivers are running inside the top 15. And just like that, John McNamara, for heaven's sakes, led us to our past restart. The last restart was the 20 out in front. But his own teammate, Jeffrey Finguy, runs into the back of him. And Jake Smith, a tough break for him as well. Man, and everybody else is going to get by them, fortunately, but wow. That's a tough break for all 3 of those drivers who were en route to top 15 finishes. Doesn't look like it's going to happen here today. Let's go back now. White flag has just been displayed for Charles Jackson, who has not yet indicated he's coming to pit road. So they're heading into turn number 1 now. Charles Jackson still leading. Has he got enough to be able to make it? James Qualls in the second position, hoping he can't. Jordan Davis is third, Barney Ward fourth, and Adam Chambers fifth. We showed you the top 10. Eric Burton is currently 11th. 12th place is Galligan. 13th is Sean Williams. He's worked his way back up, the points leader. So it looks like he's going to finish in the top 15 today, which means he will still be the points leader. Jordan Davis, despite his third place finish today, if that's where he finishes. I mean, these guys may still run out of fuel here on the back straightaway. But right now, it looks like Jordan Davis' good finish is going to help him maybe cut the points lead a little bit more, but Sean Williams will still have it. 14th place is going to be Mark Thomas. How about that for dead last in points? And 15th is going to be Tryfon Reed, who just came onto pit road. And wow, I just made a major camera fail. Charles Jackson, is there any indication that he's running out of fuel? Has he got enough fumes to get himself to the finish? Looks like he's going to try and milk it down here to the start-finish line. Charles Jackson, for the first time in Season 5, he's going to come down. He will win the Mobil1 Cup Series event. Charles Jackson takes the checkers in the NRA American Warrior 300. Ada. James Qualls, a great run for him in second. Jordan Davis finishing third with Sean Williams finishing in 13th. I believe now the points lead heading into next week is going to be cut down to 5 points. So Jordan Davis slowly but surely chipping away at that points lead that Sean Williams has. And Charles Jackson, first win of the season in the Mobil1 Cup Series for that number 32 team. What a great job by them. It was looking like it was going to come down between Charles Jackson and the Penske guys, Dylan Poteet and Tryfon Reed, but that caution near the end of this event just really threw everything out the window, and Charles Jackson, using the fuel mileage, using the pit strategy, is going to do it here today. A great win for him in that Kyle Larson car. And this is going to help him in the points too. Charles Jackson came in 30th in points, so this could move him inside maybe the top 25, if not the top 20, because a lot of drivers had some problems here today. A few drivers who actually could move into the top 10 in points after good runs today are Sean Galligan and James King. few drivers who might fall out of the top 10 after dismal runs today could very well be Wolfgang Mason and Waidos Avotas. We'll have to see what the case will be, as some drivers just all of a sudden appeared onto pit road there. McNamara, Felix Graves, and I think it's Jeffrey Finn guy. Maybe they didn't even come off of pit road. Oh, Mark Thomas pops onto pit road there. But anyway, Charles Jackson wins today's race, so congratulations to him. Congratulations to Sean Williams on being able to recover to a 13th place finish in order to keep his points lead, which we will take over to our first road course of the season at Infineon Raceway. Hope you guys will tune in for that race. We still got a Snickers Cup Series event coming here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, though. Hope you'll tune in for that. Please like this video if you enjoyed today's race. Subscribe to become part of the crew today. We'll see you guys next time here. Here comes your official finish year results, your point standings, and your rookie points. Heading into next week, you've been watching the production of the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best.